Hello, my name is Cindy and welcome to my channel. It's been a little while since I've done a personal video, and how are you doing? I am doing pretty well. This year I have finally finished my year of teaching. I went to a new school this year, and as many of you know, if you're a returning viewer, you know that during 2020, I was sent home from school. I had four kids with me, and we went home to finish the year at home. Then 2020 to 2021, we actually homeschooled for that school year. And then in the fall of 2021, I entered a new school to me, and we had a great year. And we've just finished it up. I have a few little snippets of videos on my channel, and it's been a great year. We learned some new things. We met a lot of new people, and we ended very well. So I'm really excited for the summer. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for coming, and I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel to see what kinds of things that I end up doing this summer. I will have some videos about education on this channel. I plan to do some interviews with different people, updates on my garden, and other things. So welcome. And this video today is going to be about 5 ways that you can save money, as I'm sure you are trying to save money just like I am. With the price of gas and food going up, maybe we can share some tips with each other on saving money. So here we go. Well, the first tip I have for you is going to be something that you can do to save money regarding the food that you eat in your home. And that is make your own bread. Now, making bread is something that I have done with my family. As you may know, that I have 13 children, and through the years, we have had to always find ways to save money. And one really good way to save money is to make your own bread. And you will need, I like the unbleached flour, not the regular bleached flour at the store, but the unbleached flour. And you can get bread flour as well. And there are ways that you can find it in bulk, maybe at Sam's Club, BJ's, or through a co-op, that you can get the flour at a little bit of a lower price than just buying a 5-pound bag at the store. So you will need flour, and you'll also need yeast. And one place that I found that yeast is a really good price is at BJ's or Sam's Club. They have it in I think it's a 1-pound bag, and I keep mine in the freezer so it keeps for a really long time. And that's a lot cheaper than buying this individual packets that you might find at a regular grocery store. So if you go ahead and do that, you buy your own flour, you buy the yeast in bulk, and then all you need is some sugar or honey and some salt, and you're ready to go. Now, making your own bread, you could make your own white bread. You could make it, interesting, put cinnamon in it, put raisins in it, and there are lots of different recipes for different flavors of bread. Also, if you have a bread machine, that is a really great way to make bread and make it easy, especially if you have kids. You can get the recipe for your bread machine, throw everything in, and just put it on dough. And then when that is done, you could pull it out and just make your regular loaves, or just go ahead and put it in for the whole time and make yourself a great homemade loaf of bread. I love my bread machine. I think I got mine at a thrift store. Sometimes people are giving away bread machines. Like, I bought this bread machine, I never use it, and I actually use mine. So you might be able to find one cheaper than just going out and buying one at the store. But during this time, if you like bread and your family likes bread, making your own bread is a huge money saver. Now let's move on to the next thing. This also involves cooking. And if you make your own soups from scratch, you would be surprised how much soup you can make, and for a really low price. In order to make soups, you will need some sort of stock base. So you could either buy bones at your grocery store and just boil them to make a stock base, or you can also get the bouillon cubes, which is something that I usually do, is have on hand either both bouillon cubes of the beef bouillon as well as the chicken bouillon cubes, and you can make soup with anything you have. If you have just a little bit of chicken, throw some chicken in there, your chicken stock, a few vegetables, maybe some rice or some macaroni, and you can make that go a long way. Making homemade soup is a great way to save money, and it also is something people really enjoy, and they like homemade soup, and I think it tastes way better than canned soup. Another thing that you can do is cook from scratch. A lot of people think that cooking from scratch is maybe difficult or takes a lot of time or even more money. It actually saves you a lot of money to cook from scratch. So look up some good recipes for simple recipes. I worked for Pampered Chef for a while. They have a lot of really great recipes for simple cooking and healthy as well. All you need is a few vegetables, a little bit of meat, and some sort of either baked potato, rice, macaroni, or some kind of a side. I really like applesauce as well for a side. Another thing that goes along with food, which I do not have here written down, I'm going to add it to my list. And you may be able to tell from my YouTube channel here that I am trying to grow a garden myself. Grow a garden. Growing a garden is a great way to save money. Now, if you think, well, I don't have a lot of space, or I don't have a lot of time, or whatever, if you just grow lettuce, that will save you a lot of money. Lettuce itself is really expensive, as you may have seen. So just try growing lettuce. Grow some herbs, basil. That kind of thing will be really good in your homemade cooking. Dill, whatever it is, grow something. Any little bit of food that you grow is going to be better than nothing, right? I am also growing potatoes in potato bags, and that is growing pretty well so far. I hear that potatoes that are homegrown are way better than potatoes that you buy in the store, and I can't wait to experience that. My potato bags are doing really well. I bought the bags on Amazon, I believe. I am using the Miracle-Gro dirt, water them every day. Pretty easy. And you could do this even if you had like a porch garden, container garden, or anything like that. So that is 5. I guess you have some bonus tips here as well. Plan your trips. You may have already been doing this, but, instead of going to the store 2 times in one day or even in 1 week, plan your trips, make some lists, make sure that you go out and back as few times as possible. And that will save a lot of money, just planning your trips. My last free bonus tip is make a list of free activities that you can do, things that you enjoy. In this culture, we've kind of gotten used to everything costing money. And even if it's a little bit of money, that's more money than we might be able to spend when we're paying $5 a gallon in my area for gas. So try and make a list of some free activities and maybe some things that you did in 2020 when we couldn't go out, because, we had the COVID thing going on, but maybe some things that you want to get back to. I am trying to learn how to play the guitar, so that's something I'll be doing in some of my free time. Knitting, I really like to knit. Just sitting out in your yard in a chair. I know for me that's really hard to do, but maybe you could set a timer and make yourself sit out there for 30 minutes and just enjoy the sunshine. Make a list and let me know what's on your list for some fun activities that you can do that don't cost a lot of money. And maybe you have some other tips for saving money that are simple tips that you could share with me. Post below. I'd love to see what you're doing to save money in your area. I am really looking forward to a great summer. I have some things lined up. I have some teaching online, but I also have a lot of free time that I'm hoping to maybe start a new venture. So stay tuned and let me know what you're doing. Post below. If you have a YouTube channel, let me know what your channel is so I can check out your videos as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a great day.